Well, don't just sit there all slack-nosed. Come on in and have a seat. It's Creepy Cheapies time again, where we discuss the best in affordably priced, good quality Halloween masks. That's right. I'm Carl Malden, and tonight's mask is another one from the folks at Ghoulish Productions. Have you noticed I'm a fan of the masks from Ghoulish Productions? They've done a lot of nice stuff. This particular one came out in 2013, in time for the 2013 Halloween season. And it's a Scarecrow, as you can probably tell without too much additional information from me. Without my input, you could have guessed that, I think. It's a Scarecrow, and it was sculpted by a guy named Mike Rotella. And he's worked on a lot of great movies and made a lot of great masks as well. This one is called Harold. That's right, Harold. Just the name Harold. H-A-R-O-L-D. Harold. Okay? Now you may be wondering why a Scarecrow is named Harold. You may not be wondering, but sit back down because you know I'm going to tell you anyway. He's named Harold as a reference to a story about a Scarecrow named Harold in a story in the Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark books by Alvin Schwartz, which came out in the 80s and 90s. Great books, and well, I have those books. Big shock there, huh? You would never dream that a guy like me with a library would own a book called Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. But I do have the Alvin Schwartz books. They're great, and they are fun. They're just really short stories. They're sort of like urban legend, folkloric kind of little horror and ghost and supernatural stories. And the one about Harold the Scarecrow must have scared Mike Rotella because he named his Scarecrow mask Harold in honor of it. Now this doesn't match the description of the Scarecrow in the story. Okay, so the design wasn't based on that description. It's just the name, it's a reference. Okay, it's a reference. That's why his name is Harold. Fantastically well sculpted, like everything I've seen of that Rotella guy. Beautifully sculpted, as you can see. It looks like it's textured to look like a bag, like it's made of woven canvas fabric, and it has some rips and tears and frayed places. It has a rope around the neck in traditional Scarecrow bag head style, and little rope holding the corner up here. And I love the face on this guy. This is just a great Scarecrow face. As you can see, he's got one big oversized button eye, and he has vertical stitching on his mouth that kind of gives him a vaguely skull-like or corpse-like appearance. Now I've got a piece of black paper in this one, but the eye hole is cut out. The other one is cut out for you to see out of, and there are some small holes between the stitching in the mouth, and there's a small slit up the back, just a small one. And there you have it. That's pretty much all I have to say about Harold. An awesome and fantastically creepy mask loaded with personality, and available as of this particular videotaping from the folks at Ghoulish Productions. Big thumbs up for Harold, the scary Scarecrow to wear in the dark. Except you'd probably fall down a flight of stairs and break some bones if you wore him in the dark. Don't wear masks in the dark. Just read the book, wear the mask at Halloween. Yeah, you know.